You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. Today's tip comes from Rajiv Nathan, otherwise known as RajNATION. RajNATION is the founder of Startup Hype Man, where he helps startups not suck at how they pitch and tell their story, so they stand out to customers and stand apart from their competitors. Here he is with today's tip.
Most sales reps who have a job of doing prospecting through email or cold call, or even the sales reps whose responsibility it is to talk to the customer once they are already have gone through that initial 15-minute discovery process, have a really hard time communicating what it is their company actually does. They have a hard time with the pitch. And an easy framework to follow to deliver a super crisp pitch every single time is something I call Que PASA. It's what we use at Startup Hype Man. Now, if you're familiar with any Spanish whatsoever, then you would know that Que PASA means what's up or what's happening. So my philosophy is when you give your pitch, all you have to do is tell people what's up relative to the industry or to your business. And Que PASA is an acronym, PASA, problem, approach, solution, action. Problem, approach, solution, action. Problem, approach, solution, action. Why don't you go ahead and say it one time with me? Listen on your audio. I will imaginarily listen in on my end. Problem, approach, solution, action. Good. So really what we're accomplishing here is a much different way to pitch your company. See, most reps and even most founders of the company are used to talking about themselves, their company, in a way that is entirely centered on what it is that they do. So they will pick up a phone or they will send an email and they will say, "Hi, so-and-so. We are a mid-size tech company that specializes in working with companies like yours, specializes in working with mid-size legal firms and provide them a solution that doubles their contract review speeds," right? Something like that. And what that's doing is just going in and saying, "Hey, look at me. I'm awesome. I'm great. Work with me." So what you want to do with the Que PASA method is flip that entirely and instead start with empathy. Because when you start with problem, you are going into that message, you're going into that pitch by saying, "Hey, I understand that there is something going on in your work life that you don't like, that you would like to fix, that you'd like to change." After that, you deliver the approach. The approach is a catchy, maybe even a sexy one-liner that tees up who your company is and what you do. The solution is what you're teeing up for. So that's next. Problem, approach, solution. Solution is what do you do? What results do you provide? Finally, action is your call to action. What do you want them to do? Are you looking for a meeting? Are you looking to get a response of some kind? Are you looking for them to download something, right? Those are all examples of an action step. Problem, approach, solution, action. Start with the problem so you can create empathy up front and show your prospect, your potential customer, that you understand them and what's happening in their life. Then you use that understanding to segue into a specific approach that you have towards that problem. And the approach, again, is your catchy, sexy one-liner, which then leads into the solution you provide that ultimately alleviates this pain and a result that could be expected. Finally, your action, which is your call to action, tells them, here's what you have, here's what I want you to do about it. Here's what I'm looking for out of this interaction. That is the formula to follow that has helped a number of Startup Hype Man clients get their message across and get their message to stand out to their specific audiences.
Click over to dailysales.tips/184, where you'll find links to all things Raj Nation, including his Startup Hype Man podcast. He's also offering a free 10-minute SaaS masterclass where he'll talk you through a step-by-step game plan to revamp your messaging and demo calls to attract higher quality leads and improve demo conversion rates by as much as 26%. Plus, the video he has on his website is awesome. Go check it out. Then be sure to come back tomorrow for another great sales tip. Thanks for listening.